Hello students, we are back here to study squares and square roots. In the previous session, we were studying how to calculate square root of decimal values. Now, proceeding further, we shall study example 15. The last session we concluded by studying example 14, in which we had found out the area of a square plot. Now, let us study example 15. In this example, it is mentioned there are 2401 students in a school. PT teacher wants them to stand in rows and columns such that the number of rows is equal to the number of columns. Find the number of rows. What they are saying, there are 2401 students in a school. PT teacher wants them to stand in rows and columns such that number of rows is equal to the number of columns. Find the number of rows. Let us see further. Let the number of rows be x, so the number of columns is equals to x. Therefore, number of students is equals to x square. Thus, x square is equals to 2401, which gives what? X is equals to square root of 2401. Here we can see it is square root of 2401. It is been calculated by division method. Now, making the group, one group of 0 1 and one group of 2 4. First, considering 24, nearest square is 16, because 4 square is 16 and 5 square is 25. So, 4 square 16, 24 minus 16, 8 is remaining. The next number that is present under the next bar is brought down. It becomes 801, which is the next dividend. Double of the quotient. Double of 4 is 8. A blank is left on the right hand side of 8. Now, we have to guess for a digit, and here you can see it is 9 that has been taken. 89 nines is 801 and the remainder is 0. Means square root of 2401 is 49. Therefore, the number of rows is 49. What it is? The number of rows, it is 49. Next, what has been the next thing that has been explained to us? Estimating square root. What is the next thing? Estimating square root. Consider the following situations. Deveshi has a square piece of cloth of area 125 centimeter square. She wants to know whether she can make a handkerchief of side 15 centimeter. If that is not possible, she wants to know what is the maximum length of the side of a handkerchief that can be made from this piece. Please understand the situation carefully. It is a real time application that is being explained to us. Deveshi has a square piece of cloth of area 125 centimeter square. What? There is a piece of cloth. Its area is what? It is a square piece of cloth, and square, it is a square piece of cloth. Area is 125 centimeter square. Deveshi has it. She wants to know whether she can make a handkerchief of side 15 centimeter. If that is not possible, she wants to know that what is the maximum length of the side of a handkerchief that can be made from this piece. If that is not possible, what 15 centimeter side is not possible for the handkerchief, what is the maximum length that can be? Okay. Next situation, Meena and Shobha played a game. One told a number and other gave its square. Meena started first. She said 25 and Shobha answered quickly as 5. One told a number and other gave its square root. What Meena started first, she said 25, Shobha answered quickly as 5. Then Shobha said 81, Meena answered 9. What happened first? Meena started 25, Shobha answered 5, square root of 25. And then Shobha said 81, Meena said 9. Answer of that is 9. Square root of 81 is 9. Okay. It went on till at a point Meena gave the number 250 and Shobha could not answer. Then Meena asked Shobha if she could at least tell a number whose square is closer to 250. Now, what this situation tells? In all such cases, we need to estimate the square root. In all such cases, we need to estimate the square root. We know that 100 is less than 250 and 250 is less than 400. And square root of 100 is 10, square root of 400 is 20. So, what it is? Square root of 250 lies between 10 and 20. Means, what it is? Square root of 10, square of 10, that is square root of 100 is less than square root of 250 and it is less than square root of 400. Now, here you can see the square root of 100 is 10, square root of 400 is 20 and in between them lies the square root of 250. But still we are not very close to the square number. Still we are not very close to the square number. We know that 15 square is 225 and 16 square is 256. What we know? Still we know that 15 square is 225 and 16 square is 256. Therefore, what it happens? Square root of 250 lies between whom? 15 and 16. 15 and 16. And 256 is much closer to 250 than 225. What further it is explained? That 256 is much closer to 250 than 225. So, square root of 250 is approximately 16. What it is? Square root of 250 is approximately, how much it is? It is 16. What is the final conclusion? This is the conclusion. Square root of 250 is approximately 16. Now, let us proceed further. For what? For exercise 6.4. Find the square root of each of the following numbers by division method. Find the square root of each of the following numbers by division methods. We shall solve one by one so that you people can understand it properly. Let us take the first value 2304, square root of 2000, eraser, square root of 2304. We have to find it out by division method. So, 2304. First we are grouping it from ones place, we are taking 2 digits and afterwards. So, there are 2 bars, means 2 groups we have made here. Let us do by the division method. First 23, what we have to do? We have to first consider 23, the first group, and understand students carefully that when we are making the groups, it is from the ones place, it is from the units place we are making the group of 2 digits from the right hand side of the number, that is ones and tens one group, hundreds and thousands one group. Now when we are doing the division, it is from left hand side that we are starting. First we are considering the first group, that is from the left hand side, it is 23. Now the nearest or equal to square of 23, we know that 1 square is equals to 1, 2 square is equals to 4, 3 square is equals to 9, 4 square is equals to 16, 5 square is equals to 25. Now nearby values are 16 and 25, but 25 is greater, it is not less than. So we have to consider 4 square, that is 4 is the divisor and 4 is in the quotient. 4 4s are 16. We are minusing, here we are getting 7 as the remainder. 23 minus 16, how much is remaining? It is 7. The next group we are bringing down, that is 0 4. So our next dividend is 704. Now what we have to do here further? Here further we have to double the quotient. How much is the quotient currently? It is 4. So we are writing here 8, and one space is present, one gap is present. We have to fill it. We have to fill it by a appropriate digit. We have to fill it by a appropriate digit. So let us start in this way. Just I will rub this. Just I will rub this also, and we shall do in this way here. 81, we are doing it in the rough column on the right hand side of our notebook. 81 ones are 81, it is too small. 82 twos are 2 twos are 4, 8 twos are 16, again it is smaller. 83 threes are. This digit that is required here, that we are guessing that digit. Once first we have guessed for 1, we found out the value is too smaller, then we are guessing for 2, again we have found out the value is smaller, we are guessing for 3, 3 threes are 9, 8 threes are 24, again it is smaller. So we are guessing for the next digit. 84 fours are 4 fours are 16, 8 fours are 32, 32 plus 1 33. Let us guess, this is smaller, let us guess for the next. 85 fives are 5 fives are 25, 5 eights are 40 plus 2 42. This is also smaller. 86 sixes are 6 sixes are 36, 8 sixes are 48, 48 plus 3 51. Okay, so we can guess for more digits because it is yet smaller, and we have to find out a value which is nearby to it. When it is possible, when we get a value above that or exactly to that, in that case, if comes exactly, the remainder is 0, else if it is going above, then we have to take a smaller value. 87 sevens are 7 sevens are 49, 7 8s are 56, 56 plus 4 60. Still the value is smaller. We shall guess for next digit. 88 8s are 8 8s are 64, carry 6. 8 8s are 64, 64 plus 7 is 70. So, here what digit is suitable? It is 8 that is suitable, and the same digit we are writing in the quotient. So, 88 8s are, you can see here it is 704. We get the remainder 0. Hence, square root of 2304 is equals to 48. What it is? 48. The quotient value is the square root. Now, students, one more important thing. Whatever we were doing here just now in this step, okay, just I will repeat the things here. What we did here, nearest square we took, 4 square 16. So, 23 minus 16 7. The next group we brought down, it became 704 in the dividend. Now, we are taking double of quotient here. The double of 4 is 8. Okay, double of 4 is 8. What we have to guess? We want this digit as 4. So, 8 is one digit that is present in the number. We want one more digit in such a way which multiplied to itself we should get 4 in the units place. Please understand carefully what I am saying. Instead of doing 81 ones are, 82 twos are, 83 threes are, it becomes very lengthy. So, what is the shortcut way or what is the trick to understand how to come to the things fast? 82 twos are, this we have studied. 2 twos are 4, 8 twos are 16. And after that 3 square 9, 4 square 16, 5 squares 25, 6 square. We know very well what we know. 1 square is 1, 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9, 4 square 5 square 25, 6 square 36, 7 square 49, 8 square 64. What is this? 4 is coming in the ones place and we want 4 here. So, what? Instead of checking for all the other digits, we are checking here for 8 and we are trying to guess whether we are correct. 8 8s are 64, carry 6, 8 8s are 64 plus 6 70. So, whatever we had done previously for checking 1 2 3 4, instead of that we can do it in this way. 8s are what? 88 8s are, we have guessed the digit here 8 and it is multiplied by 8. So, 88 8s are is 704, we get the remainder 0. So, square root of 2304 is equals to 48, is equals to 48. So, I guess you people have understood this. I guess you people have understood this. Proceeding for the next sum. 4489. 4489. 4489. Here it is. We are making group of it from right hand side, that is from 1's place. So, 2 groups are formed here. and let us check the things. Now, nearest square, you can understand 5 square is equals to 25. It is too small, I went too behind here. 6 square is equals to 36, 7 square is equals to 49. Now, we know very well that 6 is the value that is suitable here, because 49 goes above. So, 6 6 are 36. Agreed? We are subtracting. 44 minus 36, it is what? 8 will remain here. 8. The next group we have brought down 89. So, now what is the next dividend? It is 889, and here double of the quotient. Quotient is 6, we have to write here 12. Double of the quotient. What is the quotient value? 6. Double of it is 12. A blank here for a digit that we have to guess. Now, again the same guessing what we had done in the alternative thing, that just I told you the shortcut technique just now. 3 square 9. So, let us first check for that. 123 3s are. Already 12 is present here. What is the digit that we are guessing here in the blank space? 3. 3 3s are 9. 3 2s are 6. 3 1s are 3. No, this is too small. So, 3 square 9, 4 square 16, 5 square 6 square, 7 square 49. 7 square 49. What we are getting? We are getting 9 in ones place, and here 9 is in ones place in the dividend. So, let us try for 127. 127. This all calculations we are doing in the rough column on the right margin of our notebook. 7 7s are 49. 7 7s are 49. Carry 4. 7 2s are 14. 14 plus 4 is 18. Carry 1. 7 1s are 7 plus 1 8. I guess you people are understanding what is been done just now. It is just by using the shortcut we are coming to the trying to come to the exact value. We are trying to come to the exact value, that is 127 multiplied by 7, we are getting 889. We are getting 889, and the remainder is 0. Means what? Our answer is square root of 4489 is equals to, what is the quotient? It is 67. The quotient is 67. I guess you people are understanding it. Let us go for the next sum. 3481. Okay, the third sum. Or instead of third sum, I will do one thing. Now, I will jump somewhere further. I will find out the square root. This is a 3-digit value. I will find the square root of 529. Let us solve for 529. Square root of 529. Square root of 529. We have to group. We have to start the grouping from ones place. So, 1 bar on 2 digits from right hand side, 1 digit is remaining, and one group has only one digit. This we have studied, it is explained to us. So, now we shall do the division to find out the square root. So, one group is this and one more group is only 5. Now, when we are considering 5, the nearby square to 5 is 4. Now, we are understanding it. So, 2 square, that is 2 2s are 4. 5 minus 4 remaining is 1. Next group of numbers, that is 129, that is 29. The dividend is becoming 129. I guess you are understanding, because 1 square is 1, 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9. So, 3 square 9 is greater than 5 and 2 square 4 is less than 5. So, it is nearby to 5 also. Okay. Now, what the next step? Double of quotient. What is the quotient? 2. So, double of quotient is 4. Guessing for a digit which is less than, which multiplied by the same digit to this number 4 and that digit multiplied by that digit, what we should get? We should get less than or equal to 129. Simple thing. What the thing is? What is in units place? 9 is the digit in units place. So, we can understand 3 square is equals to 9. So, let us guess for the digit 3 here. 43 multiplied by 3. 3 3s are 9, 4 3s are 12. So, what we are able to understand? We are able to understand that in this space we are putting the digit 3. 43 3s are. Here you can see in the rough column 43 3s is 129. So, it is 129 and we are minusing. We are getting the remainder 0. So, square root of 529 is equals to 23. What is the quotient? It is 23. Remainder we got 0. When there are 3 digits, what we are doing? How we are doing the grouping? From right hand side, first group will be of 2 digit and the second group will be of only 1 digit. Let us see the next sum. I have solved this. Okay. Now, I will do one thing. Randomly, I will solve this 7th question. 5776. It is what? 5776. Grouping first 2 digits from right hand side, then the remaining 2 digits. Let us do the division. 5776. The groups have been done. Let us do the division. Oh, it is going crooked. Let us do the division. Now, the first, this is too much nearby. We shall write it here. 5776. Okay. First value 57. Nearby square. 7 square 49. 8 square 64. Here you can understand 7 square 49. 8 square 64 means what? 64 is a bigger value. So, I have to take 7 square. 7 sevens are 49. So, what is the remainder? Here remainder is 8. The next group I have brought down, it is The next value in the second group is 76. My dividend is becoming 876, and here my divisor, what is my divisor now? Double of my quotient. What is my quotient currently? 7. So, double of it is 14. I require a digit here. Simple thing. What is the value that is present in ones place in my dividend? It is 6. So, 4 square is equals to 16. I can get 6 in ones place when I am multiplying 4 with 4. So, I am putting the digit 4 here. It is 144 multiplied by 4. 4 4s are 16, carry 1. 4 4s are 16 plus 1 17, carry 1. 4 1s are 4 plus 1 5. No, it is not. So, I have to guess next value. What is the next thing by which I can get 6 in my ones place? It is 6 square is 36. 146 multiplied by 6. 6 6 are 36, carry 3. 6 4s are 24. 24 and 3, 27, carry 2. 6 1s are 6 plus 2, 8. It becomes 876. Means, I hope now you are understanding that what is required here. The required digit here is 6. 146 6 is 876. After minusing, I am getting the remainder 0. Square root of, what is that? Therefore, my answer is square root of, oh, I wrote wrong, square root of 5776 is equals to, what is my quotient? 76. My quotient is 76. In this way, we have calculated the square root of 5776. So, this session we shall conclude here. In the next session, we shall continue the next part of the exercise. Till that time, you people take care of yourselves and study carefully. Thank you.